Dramatic pause. Do 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 do.
Hey guys! So today we're going to sit down and we're going to talk about our 5 favorite attractions at Walt Disney World. This is Tyler. This is my husband. He's going to be doing a lot more videos and vlogs with me. So this is going to be his first go around with it. Alright, so let's get into it.
Okay. My number 5 is going to be the Aerosmith Rock and Roller Coaster.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's a lot of fun. You know, you go, you start off pretty good, go super fast, riding a huge limo, you know, through the dark with a lot of phosphorescent paint. So what's not to have fun with a lot of loops and fun stuff in the dark with a lot of cool paint?
I didn't think about that one. I actually totally forgot about that.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's like the best. Plus you listen to, you know,
Aerosmith
the whole time, like rock music, so it's pretty cool.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Well, one of my favorite rides that like I have to go on when we get there is Splash Mountain. I like the whole...
I'm not gonna lie, that's on my list too, but
it's not that low.
Well, no, it's a little higher because I like the story of Brer Rabbit when I was little.
That was my thing too. Song of the South. I was like, no, Song of the South.
Song of the South. Sweet potato pie.
What was that?
Shut my mouth.
Yeah, no. Splash Mountain is definitely one I have to get on because it gets backed up really fast during the day. I know the 2 times to go on it, that's just like right when the park opens and again at night, because at night you get to see the whole kingdom all lit up and everything.
That's pretty cool.
I like
it's a pretty fun ride.
Yeah, I like going on it.
It's entertaining.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those. Plus you get to cool off like midday, so that's good.
That's true, yeah. After staying in line in the summer heat.
Forever,
and then getting cooled off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So number 4 for me is going to be Splash Mountain, which is, I ordered these already in my head, so.
Oh, okay.
Splash Mountain for me was number 4 for all of those same reasons that were already repeated. But yeah, I like.
It's a really good ride.
I think, and it's cool. They got cool stuff for you to look at while you're waiting through the queue, you know, while you're going. So it's good. I like that. Not much to say since it was already said.
My number 4 is Expedition Everest. I love that ride. Did you pick it too?
Yeah.
We have a lot of similarities. I think my favorite...
I think you stole my... She looked at my list.
No, I didn't.
That's what happened. She looked at my list. Hashtag list thief. Okay.
I actually like the queue. The queue, if you don't get a fast pass through it, you can actually like walk through, see different things that they would have up there, and I like it. I like looking at all the artifacts that they have.
Yeah, that's pretty cool because when you go through it looks like you're going to go through like a mountain expedition, and then as you keep going you see like all these artifacts of like that have like the Yeti on like pottery and statues and all this stuff, and that's pretty cool. There's a lot of cool stuff to look at.
And I'm a huge Yeti like
totally
believer,
makes you want to swipe like one of those coins that you know they're glued down, but you want one. So you see it sitting there and you're like, dude, that would be the coolest souvenir.
I think one of my favorite things is the like those artifacts that you could tell that were like paper mache.
Yeah.
I like those because they really looks like
like the whole hunt
like
for the Yeti thing.
It's been like years that they've had it.
Yeah,
they aged
cool.
it down really well. Okay. Number 3.
My number 3 is now Star Tours.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Mainly because you have, I mean, Star Wars is awesome.
That's a good one though.
Of course, Star Wars is awesome. And you have like so many different endings you can ride through, and you can always experience something at least slightly different. I mean, I think I've only hit the same ending like twice.
We did it twice, yeah.
But
and that was
still,
in one day.
Like the midpoint of the story would change, or the beginning of the story would change. So it was pretty cool. And apparently they've added a lot more now with the movies expanding the universe a little bit. There's going to be some more different endings. So that's pretty cool.
Can't wait for Star Wars Land to open up.
Yeah, that'll be really cool. What's yours?
Mine is the Grand Fiesta Tour with the 3 Caballeros.
I think she did steal my list.
I don't know. Are you serious?
Did you get that? I think you totally stole my list.
Well, being that I have Mexican heritage in me and I love everything Mexico, like
Totally stole my list.
I went with that. It's actually a good thing because you get to go through the pyramid. You get to look at all the Aztecian tribe stuff,
Yeah,
and
stuff
then
is really cool.
you have the restaurants that are in there right before the grand tour, and then you can actually have a beverage and just kind of float around and see everything and sing with the 3 caballeros, which I actually love.
Yeah.
I like Donald.
Well,
Donald's my
parlaying
favorite
into
group.
my number is number 2.
Number 2.
My number 2 was Grand Fiesta Tour because, mainly for me, because right in the middle, next to where they sell some of the cool artifacts, there's a really awesome tequila bar in there, and they make really amazing jalapeno margaritas. Okay, like top notch, really good, just enough spice to where you're like, whoo, it's got some kick to it, but still, then you drink more and you're like, I'm refreshed, and you keep going. So you get one of those and you get on that boat ride and you start sailing around. Yeah, it's pretty relaxing and pretty fun.
Yeah.
You know, but the really cool part too is, you know, you come right out of the tunnel and they have, I guess you'd call it a pyramid. They have like the runes, the fake runes,
yeah, the runes.
and it's supposed to, and it's like lit by starlight and stuff like that.
Beautiful, yeah.
So that is really cool. I mean, of course, there's people like up there eating, but you don't really see that as much. And plus, you're enjoying a beverage, so who cares if they're eating and they see you, because you have a refreshing tequila beverage with jalapeno.
So which one are we on now? Number 2 now?
You're number 2.
I'm number 2. The People Mover. I actually love it. It's one of my all-time favorites. I like it because on hot days or if the lines are too long, you can actually just go in there and just kind of cruise around. Take your time, look through the whole side of Tomorrowland, and you can see part of Fantasyland too, and it's kind of like a cool little kickback thing, and I like it because it's something I could actually see if they did anything in Epcot, like Walt wanted to. I can see them actually using that transport system.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
That's one of my favorites. Number 1.
My numero uno is Expedition Everest.
Okay, you can give your reasons why. Mine was mostly the queue.
My reasons are actually the ride,
There we go.
because the first time I rode it, it was really awesome. You know, I mean, it was the first time I'd ever seen it. I didn't really know anything about how it was supposed to go, and I was actually pretty surprised when it went backwards. I didn't know it was going to do that, you know, so I thought it was cool, you know, come to a nice stop and then you see like the Yeti and you're like, ooh, it's the Yeti, and then all of a sudden, boom, you're going backwards. So that was pretty cool. Other than the queuing and everything, the queuing I think makes it enjoyable for me to ride multiple times and not care that I may have to wait in line. But the ride itself, I think, is super fun. I really like sitting in the front. Or directly in the back. You gotta sit. Because they definitely have the coolest experience. Being in the back and then suddenly going backwards is really cool. Being in the front and then you kind of like feel it pull you. So that's pretty fun.
I also like when you're doing it and you know you're gonna like drop. Everybody like gets ready to do their pose that they're gonna do when the cameras go off when you're going down. I think that's always cool because you can always see.
They just need to shoot you with like ice cold water and then it'd be like totally complete the experience of being in the Alps. Just cool. Ooh, snow snow. Pretty fun.
Well, my number 1 is the Haunted Mansion. We have to go on that so many times when we visit Disney World, because it creeps out kids. You know. Well, our kids might. Okay.
We have tinies.
We have tinies, yeah.
And they're like, ooh, scare me.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good.
I mean, I love the whole experience from the room that we don't know if you're actually moving up or the roof is moving up, you know. And then just like the whole experience. And
I know the roof moves down.
Actually, the floor moves.
No.
It's the floor.
No.
The floor's on bungees. You can see it. Well, next time we go, watch.
I still think it's the roof.
It's the floor. The floor moves. It's the floor. Because why would the floor bounce like that when we stop?
It never felt like to me like it bounced. Maybe I just didn't know.
Let us know in the comments below what you think.
Most of the time we're in there too, and there's always like a bunch of little kids that are jumping around. So it's like it's hard to tell if it feels like the floor is actually moving, or if it's just small people, you know, doing what small people do.
Yeah, but I just like it. I like being in a little buggy, going around, spinning around.
Like Haunted Mansion, it has cool songs and
stuff. It does, and I have to listen to that song almost every day.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, so that's our video.
That's our 5 favorite
favorite things.
Yes.
the 5
The 5 favorites.
for Disney
the
rides.
Yeah. So if you guys like the same rides we do, or if you guys have a different top 5 faves, let us know in the comments below. And I think our next video is going to be our favorite restaurants.
Is it?
Or maybe drinks.
Or we could do drinks.
Drinks. We know drinks.
I definitely do my favorite drinks. But if you guys if you guys have, you know, a suggestion of what maybe our next video should be, put that
in the comments below.
Below in the comments. I guess it's down there. Yeah. You know, or, you know, hey, you know, you can always like our videos and hit the subscribe button and stuff. Let us know what you want to see.
Yes.
Whether or not it's more videos with just her or with both of us. Yeah.
You can follow him on Instagram. His tag is at Journey of a Bearded Warrior. Mine is BB Magical. And yeah, we will see you guys next time. Bye.